We have silenced most of the rebels. The chaos is nearly over, isn't it, Father? And now the Sima family can rule a peaceful land.
Are you a fool? Zhao, have you learned nothing from your time with me on the battlefield? Being my child, the fact that we share the same bloodline, doesn't make you worthy to rule. You must refine yourself, master your talent, make yourself worthy of governing this land. One who would rule all others must soar higher than those he would rule. Is that not so, my lord Cao Cao?
After all this, I still find myself on the battlefield. Master Dong Zhuo, Master Lu Bu, neither of them led me to the true path of the warrior I seek. But misguided strength can lead to violence. What will lead me to it? The path.
Hey, hey! The image of the troubled warrior would make a lovely picture. How about it? Let's get to the job at hand. I'm sure that you know I'll be counting on your help in the battle that lies ahead.
Yes, I know. Then for now, we'll destroy every single enemy. There is nothing else I know how to do, or so it would appear.
That was amazing! All those legends about you on the battlefield are true.
No. All I did was swing my blade against the enemy. Tell me, Commander. All my skills, do they differ from all of the tyrants we have known?
Huh? Tyrants? You're just tired from the battle. That's all. You've got things all wrong, Zhang Liao. Life isn't so difficult. Now stop all this thinking.
What good is having skill at war? But the more important question, why pursue this skill if along the way is nothing less than bedlam?
My Lord Liu Bei. Yes, my Lord Liu Bei. He will bring the peace we so desperately seek.
He seeks virtue in a world of chaos. Should we be drawing our blades against someone like him?
The man just flees from one place to another. He's not the one who has the answer we seek. If he can't do what is needed, I have no use for him.
Are you saying that Master Cao Cao has this answer?
Yes, probably. I must believe that is the case. And yet to us, does it really matter at all? This is the path we must take.
Zhang Liao, come take a seat. I have been watching you. Your skills are great.
Forgive me for my presumption. May I inquire, what do they mean to you, your conquests?
As with Dong Zhuo and Lu Bu, they are a means to extend my influence and power. The difference is that they only sought personal gain, their own selfish desires. I seek a principle that can govern the land. I will bring an end to chaos.
Your philosophy is fascinating, beyond personal gain. Perhaps what I'm looking for. I need a way to make my skill at fighting mean more.
Tell me, will the destiny of your future be aligned with mine, Master Zhang Liao?
I have found my true path. I swear it. I'll fight to the end for your vision, my lord. Master Shu Huang, lovely breeze.
Master Zhang Liao, I must say, you appear to be in good spirits today.
Indeed. May I ask you something? What is a warrior's path?
That's such a sudden question. I would say, the path of the warrior is not an individual. For as a warrior, he is only one portion of the greater purpose. He must conquer his ego. He must have strength. His duty is to guide events towards the stated goal.
Thank you, my friend. You're right. You have taught me a great deal.
No thanks needed. I'm sure that you have thought of all this before.
Now let us be on our way. We must travel along life's path.
Wu's forces, marching towards us here at Hefei, and Liu Bei, lurking in the far west, always menacing our flanks. Why is it that men are so eager to spread chaos across the land? Why must all the fighting go on?
I know why. Because men have free choice. We're free to choose the dream we die for. And when you have found something to believe in, you will fight to achieve it. The warrior is merely a tool. And as such, he fights to make the dream come true.
So when there are so many dreams, it is inevitable that men will fight each other and cross swords. Then if there is no other way, we must make it our goal to use our swords to bring an end to this chaos.
Remember this day! You dare not face Zhang Liao!
Well, you have polished your skills, I see. You have become a masterful warrior. Yes, even I who fight with you feel a bit scared.
In the time since I joined this army, I have crossed paths with many fine warriors, including yourself. I am a better warrior. I'm free of all doubt. I can give all I have to achieve our goals.
You've done well. Perhaps too well. It may soon be you, Zhang Liao, standing at the forefront of the armies of Wei.
Oh. So it will change all the land, this principle that you seek. Tell me, what will happen with the common people? Is this principle just for the strong?
Don't you see? Most of us believe that the common people lack any strength. What would happen if the idea that common people are without strength was overturned? Think of it.
There would be no more nobles, and no commoners. So you say that everyone would have an equal chance to prove themselves. Equality for everyone. I see. A worthy pursuit, and one that I am willing to fight for.
Zhang Liao, wait! I thank you for your aid. You have far exceeded the expectations I held for you. So then, did you find your answers? What did you behold with your warrior's eyes then?
Nothing yet. Still, isn't that what life asks of us, to proceed without knowing? That is why I will proceed forward anyway, hoping I can make a difference. That is my path, and in that I remain firm.
You're as noble as ever, Zhang Liao. With you, I expect it will always be so. Will you aid me? With your sword, carve the path to the future we seek.
My lord!
Yo, Grand Commander!
Master Xiahou Yuan, there was no need for that. I want no such title.
Sorry. Nonetheless, you can't deny it. When it comes to leaders, you're one of the greatest commanders in the land. Allow yourself some satisfaction. You're getting pretty famous.
It's so peaceful. With the chaos behind us, the land is beginning to change. I can truly feel that.
Well, everyone's got to adjust to our Lord's new ideas. Soon enough, you and I will change.
True. And as soon as I can, I will lay down this blade of mine for good.
We must stop Dong Zhuo at any cost. But even then, I fear that the strength of the Imperial throne will not return. We must beware of despots. Who knows where the next one will come from, and if it won't be someone from among us.
That's really of no concern. It's not a rare thing. Even you have plans to further yourself while we're at war.
How dare you! I am insulted! As the head of the noble Yuan family, I've a duty to support the Imperial throne.
Now I understand. Your point is that with nobility comes a great need for loyalties.
Yes. You are exactly right.
I must find my answers. I will seek them in this battle. He is somewhere out there, the hero with whom I will always be at war.
As if there was the slightest doubt that we'd win. What troubles you, cousin?
This, Shahudun. There are problems. Things will not go as easily as I had hoped they would. First, there is Yuan Shao, who proved his worth by fulfilling his role as leader of our coalition. Sun Jian, proven to be one of the best warriors in the land. And finally, there's that one, young Liu Bei. He's beginning to draw people to him.
That's true, all right. Who cares? Does that make you falter from the path you chose?
No, of course not. But it tells us that I am going to have to build up my strength to forge my path.
We all knew that from the start, cousin. Are you certain? Cousin? You once called Yuan Shao a dear friend. Do you still intend to fight with him?
That seems to bother you. Does it, Shahudun?
My feelings aren't important. I've always done my duty in battle. You know that. Preparations are almost finished. I would ask you to say a word to these men who fight.
You knew this day would come, Yuan Shao. It is my destiny to travel far beyond the broken remains of a dying empire that has already been spurned by heaven. And so I stand against those relics, cling to the dying past.
It is almost time. We approach the final battle.
Concerning Wu and Liu Bei, their armies are much too small to concern me. We must be wary, however, of their cunning.
Oh my. Could those be the words of the man who controls this majestic fleet? Or are you someone else?
Pride can lead one astray, Zhang He. The ships don't go to battle. It is the ones who are in command. It all depends on their skill. Even the beauty that you seek requires men to color the scene as if they were background in your painting. Is it not?
You are right. But of course. In battle I am a paragon of beauty like no other. Watch and bear witness. My grace and beauty shall be engraved in the memories of all who oppose us.
Something about this fight is troubling. What? I can't say. I can only wait and see.
Lord Cao Cao, we won. We really showed them.
Yes, but Liu Bei and Sun Quan still live. Until they are both destroyed, chaos still rules.
Maybe so, but you are still one step closer to gaining total control, my lord.
Total control? Shuju, what if you controlled the land? All of it. I envision a world filled with possibilities for future generations. There is no reason that the one who wears the mantle of conqueror must also be the one to control the land.
Welcome. We had thought that it was your wish to sit upon our throne. We have prepared ourselves for that. Cao Cao, tell me, why do you not desire our throne? So many have.
I have never desired the glory of the imperial throne. I've fought to forge a new path, one that will spread throughout the land. And this path will serve as a banner, one to guide all the people in their time of need. Even my death cannot prevent all this from happening. When I'm merely dust, this great vision of mine will go on.
So you would build a new way. Such a thing is unthinkable. Truly, Cao Cao, you are a man to be feared.
So, Liu Bei, you will not be defeated so easily, will you? My son, I will leave Hanzhang in your care for now. I cannot stay. I shall finish the battle against Wu.
I understand. Don't worry, father. I know that even alone I can cut down this rootless wanderer.
Don't misjudge him. Your foe is much more than a rootless wanderer. In fact, Liu Bei is more like a quickly growing weed that has been planted in the hearts of the people.
I see. In either case, calling himself the King of Hanzhang was clever.
Yes. He seeks to gain control over Hanzhang. Then he'll gain the hopes and hearts of the people. That is something we must prevent from happening at all costs. Good luck, my son.
I beg your forgiveness, Lord Cao Cao. We could not fulfill your trust and take Wu as you ordered us to. And now you have been forced to come out here to cover for our mistake.
There is no need for such talk. I never expected Wu to allow itself to be taken easily. Red, it has been some time since you began to call me Lord, has it not?
It is true we are of the same blood, but we must maintain the proper bounds of lord and vassal.
I would have this chaotic world end, that we might once more sit at a table and share a drink together.
I am honored by your words, Lord. To make that day come faster, I shall steel my heart and do what I must do.
Let us go! We will show Wu the meaning of fear!
To think that Liu Bei would be the final obstacle to our victory.
No. That it's he who stands in the way of my final conquest seems fitting somehow.
Is that because he speaks of charity, and people are drawn to fight for him? But you must know, cousin, people will always be drawn to those who shine so brightly. It's logical only the talented should govern. But most people trust their feelings.
Let them have their feelings. After all, it is feelings that make life worth living. However, those imprisoned by their feelings and the past will miss the future. This land must find a pathway out of the past, so it will never again suffer through years of chaos. I will do it. My vision shall change the land. And now, I have given commands to those who will guide this land into its glorious future. There is still one portion undone. If I remain in the land, both nobles and commoners alike will look to me for guidance in governing. As in the past, when they looked to the Emperor. And so, the last thing in this new land of mine that must be gotten rid of is me. I have walked the path of the conqueror. The time has come to walk the path of the heavens.
Let's go! We will pull that despot Dong Zhuo down!
Your father's right. You have no thought for your back.
What's that?
Please, do not mind me. I was just asked by Lord Sun Jun to watch your back for him. That's all. I realize now why he thought it necessary.
Yeah. Well, maybe from my father's point of view, I am wet behind the ears.
He also gave you praise. He said you let nothing and no one deter you from your goal.
All right. So what do they call you?
Zhou Yu. I'm here to aid you, my friend.
Wait a second! Father was one of those who fought for the Imperial Han.
Sun Ce. When a tree dies, nature brings it back to the earth. And after its death, a young shoot will grow up from the remains. This too is nature.
So we are to throw away the shackles of the past. Under Master Sun Ce, we will give birth to a new land. Ha!
Now I get it. I think Father might even be happy with that. All right, let's do it.
It would seem that the first step is to use this Imperial Seal to borrow soldiers and arms from Yuan Shu.
Oh, the Imperial Seal. Father picked that up from the Imperial City.
Our late lord left behind him a truly wonderful legacy. The sparkle of this seal will blind Yuan Shu's eyes and help to put the land in our control.
Yes! Now the region of Wu is back in the hands of the Sun family! Thanks for your aid, Liu Bei. We would not have had this victory without your help.
No, the thanks are mine. Together we pulled down the treasonous Yuan Shu. Well then, I hope we will meet again.
If the Imperial Han have people like him around, then perhaps there is a bit of hope for them after all.
Perhaps you trust in people a little too much, Sun Ce. He said meet again. It's plain. In other words, you two are destined to fight against each other.
Well, if that happens, it happens. And when it's over, I will have won.
You are right. You needn't worry. There is no one who can slow your momentum.
Zhou Yu, tell me, what do you think about Cao Cao? I'm not sure why, but there is something about him that's strange. I just can't put my finger on it.
I agree with you. However, I cannot identify that something either. I sense he has no desire for any riches, or even power, nor loyalty to the Emperor. Cao Cao. What is his viewpoint of all the chaos in our world?
Huh. So neither of us can figure the guy out in any way. Not that it really matters, though. Who cares what he thinks about or what he knows? I just want to win! Yeah!
To move forward even in the face of uncertainty, that is where your strength lies. Sun Ce, we must leave here. Cao Cao triumphed at Guandu and will arrive soon. He just finished fighting, but he has too many men. We must pull back now.
What are you saying? This battle is all but won! Why should we run away? We should stay and fight!
Your blood's running too high. There's a difference between bravery and recklessness. I beg you, Sun Ce. You have a tendency to forget that.
You are right. It's too dangerous to stay. All right! We've won the battle! Now we go!
Sun Ce, we made an error. Maybe we should have tried to defeat Cao Cao back then. His fleet of ships. If they are not bluffing, then they have an exceptionally large force.
Lord Zhou Yu's decision was not incorrect, I believe. I think it is possible we may win.
Zhuge Liang, tell us your plan.
For Wu and for Master Liu Bei, one thing can give them each their victory. Just one.
Each victorious? Each?
Does it really matter, Zhou Yu? If there's one path, we'll take it!
When you get that look on your face, it's hard to imagine losing. Then let us go. Let this great river burst forth with the waves of our wisdom.
My lord, Liu Bei's forces have attacked and taken Cao Cao's position throughout Jing province.
What's that? Zhuge Liang. Is this what you meant by giving each their victory?
This is our victory. Liu Bei has a land from which we can grow. Until we conquer Yi in the west. To stay in Jing is the only thing possible.
I understand what you mean. I suppose you deserve some credit for this plan. I will let you go in peace. Of course, with Cao Cao gone, there isn't really anyone else.
Yes. There is no one left to fight except each other, until we meet again. Goodbye, Zhou Yu.
Yes. There is only one that I must fight. You, Master Zhuge Liang. Just you.